Welcome to the lecture on Introduction to Forensic Toxicology. At the end of the lecture, you will be able to define the terminologies used in forensic toxicology, describe the disciplines of forensic toxicology, list the types of poison, explain the duties of doctor in a case of poisoning, explain the purposes of learning toxicology, understand the division of forensic unit in Malaysia. What is toxicology? The study of the adverse effects of drugs and chemicals on biological systems. What is clinical toxicology and forensic toxicology? The science and methods used in clinical toxicology and forensic toxicology are the same, but difference lies in the end use of the results. For clinical toxicology is a physician who is using the results to treat and care for a patient. For forensic toxicology is a physician, or a non-medical professional such as a lawyer, a human resources employee, or probation officer who is using the results to determine a cause of death, employment eligibility, or compliance with terms of parole. Disciplines of forensic toxicology: death investigation toxicology, postmortem toxicology, analyzing body fluids and organs from death cases and work with pathologists, medical examiners in interpreting the information. Human performance toxicology, behavioral toxicology, analyzing effects of alcohol and drugs on human performance and behavior, and the medico-legal consequences of drug and alcohol use. Doping control. High-performance analytical methods are used to detect current and historical use of banned substances, including stimulants, anabolic steroids, and diuretics to maintain a fair and even competitive standard, and avoid wagering fraud in both human and animal sports and athletes. Forensic workplace drug testing. To make sure that employees are not using drugs while on the job, especially those who worked in sensitive situations or dangerous environments, such as police officers, locomotive engineers, pilots, etc. Types of poison: corrosive poisons, strong mineral acids and organic acids. Animal poisons, snake and scorpion bites. Somniferous agents, opium, morphine and other opioids. Asphyxiant poisons, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Metallic poisons, lead, arsenic, mercury, and copper. Deliriants, datura, cannabis, and cocaine. Inebriants, methyl and ethyl alcohol. Methane and cyanides. Duties of doctor in case of poisoning: medico-legal autopsy, preservation and dispatch of viscera for chemical analysis. Role of forensic science laboratory. The purposes of learning toxicology: to produce a physician who is well informed about medico-legal responsibility during his/her practice of medicine. To produce a physician who is capable of making observations and inferring conclusions by logical deductions to set inquiries on the right track in criminal matters and associated medico-legal problems. To produce a physician who acquires knowledge of law in relation to medical practice, medical negligence and respect for codes of medical ethics. The Forensic Lab in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah is under Department of Chemistry Sabah branch. The divisions under forensic units are narcotics, toxicology, forensic DNA, criminalistic and document examination. Narcotics. The analysis of C substances relating to possession and trafficking of dangerous drugs. Investigation of clandestine laboratories. Drug profiling. Examples: heroin, cannabis, marijuana, ganja, methamphetamine, sabu. Toxicology. The detection of poisons in medical legal cases, clinical toxicology and the control of pharmaceutical drugs. Examples: alcohol analysis in blood, urine and vitreous humor. Human poisoning. Animal poisoning. Heavy metal poisoning. Drugs in body fluids. Scheduled poisons. Forensic DNA is analysis on evidentiary biological samples such as blood stains, seminal stains, hair and other biological samples encountered in the investigation of murder, suspicious deaths, rape and other sexual offenses, assault, and various other crimes. Criminalistic. Examination of physical evidence related to criminal cases, covering areas such as firearms examination, vehicle examination, trace evidence, pirated optical discs, etc. Services are also provided for scene investigation of fire, arson, explosion, and accident cases. Documentation examination includes examination of handwriting, signature, alteration, typewriting, printing process, indentation, and chart document. Analysis of ink and paper. Consultancy services related to document examination. Thank you for your attention.